Hello members, just a video update for this week. We're down here at the 19th green, which will become the 7th green eventually. So yeah, this week gravel's been brought in there and sand, which just sort of creates the soil profile for the putting surface. So that's the sand all came in yesterday. It's been spread. Now it'll get checked to make sure it's 300 mils in depth, which is the USGA standard spec for putting greens. The contractors are just sort of working on the surrounds there now, checking levels and that off the plans, and then shaping the bunkers, the two bunkers that are over that side of the green. And the other excavator up there is just working on the new ponds. So instead of the creek that we had there, it's been changed into two ponds, so one above the path and one below the path. So they're just using that roller attachment there just to firm up the clay that they sort of filled in the existing creek with. They've backfilled around the pathway up there for us, so carts should be able to now enter onto that path and use that to get from the 6th green to our 7th tee. Just next week, course staff will have to install the irrigation for this green. So we used to have 4 heads around this green. We've got 5 heads around it now, and which sort of just water the green only, and then we've got a couple of sprinklers that water the surrounds only. So we separate that so that we can sort of control moisture on the surrounds. It's just how irrigation systems are on new greens now, so we can not wet the surrounds when we don't have to. So we're watering in a fertilizer application or a insecticide where we don't want to water the surrounds because they're too wet already. So we can just water in the greens now, and we're going to install some irrigation on the approach area there between the creek and the green. So what we have to do there is we have to run irrigation from between the 8th and 10th fairways. So the main line runs down there. We've already got one line that comes across for the green, so we'll hook into that and sort of run it around the base of the tee here. But we have to run another line across for the fairway sprinklers, which uses dam water. So we'll trench across there. We need to run more wires back to the green satellite box over there. So because we're putting more heads around the green, we only had 4 there. You can only really run one sprinkler per strand of wire. So now we have to run more wires. So what we're going to do is drop all the wires into that new trench that we're going across there, just so that we're not trenching across the fairway twice, just to sort of save disruption to the surfaces there. So yeah, coming along well. The practice green was seeded this week, so it's covered up now. Hopefully in about a week's time, or this time next week, we've got a nice green tinge cover, and we can take those covers off, and we'll be getting pretty close to seeding this green by then. But we sort of have to wait till all that irrigation's in and working right before we can do that. So progressing well and on track. Okay, have a good weekend.